So guys, I had a thought. I just got back from the track where I spent a day drag racing against Ben's C6 Z06 with the Supercharged C5. And when I got back to the shop, I started thinking about just how awesome the Supercharged 3800 Fiero launches off the line. To jog your memory, here's a little footage launching against a Hellcat at the track just a couple seasons ago. Anyhow, being as how the Supercharged Fiero launches so damn well, I started wondering if there's any way I could get it to pull the front wheels off the ground from a dead stop. So we're on a mission to try everything that I can possibly think of to make that happen, and we're going to do that next.
Toys for life.
Last fall, I was doing a Fiero video, doing a little slow motion work, trying to catch a smoky burnout with the Fiero, and I couldn't help but notice just how far up the Fiero pulled up off the suspension. But here's the thing, that was done in like 48-degree weather, which means cold tires, cold asphalt, and lousy traction. Let's repeat that test today because the temperatures are about 80 degrees, which should translate into much better traction and hopefully much better results. Okay, for this first pull, I just want to let you know I'm using these pretty much wore out Kumo all-season tires. These are just street tires, and they're aired up to 32 pounds. Let's see how they work. Oh, I want to see light underneath those tires, but I didn't. So let's go back to the rear end here, and I'm going to drop the pressure down a little bit to 29 psi. Hopefully that flattens out the contact patch a little bit, and that'll give us a little more traction. Also, let's go up to the front end, and I'm going to remove the spare tire and the jack and the wrench, and the three of those items will shave a little weight off the front end so we can get back at it and give it another try. I think the front end went up a little bit further, but the rear tires are still spinning, and that's the weak link. I've got an idea. I just happen to have a set of Mickey Thompson ET Street drag radials laying around. Certainly, these have got to get better traction. Let's toss them on and find out. Oh man, that was so close, but you can tell from this shot that there still isn't any light underneath the front tire. So I've been thinking about this for the last day, and here's where we're at. On that last launch, those Mickey Thompson Street ETs totally hooked up. So I'm gonna have to start to get super creative, and that's why the front sway bar and shocks need to go. Removing these items will obviously take some more weight off the front end. In addition to the weight reduction, removing the front shocks will also allow the front end to lift a little bit quicker upon launching, which translates into more momentum. And momentum might be exactly what we need to finally get the Fiero front tires off the ground. And by the way, the combination of the shocks, the end links, and the sway bar come in at 18 pounds. One other thing I'm going to do to hopefully get the Fiero's front end off the ground is to replace the old wheels with these. The old ones weigh 40.2 pounds each. The new ones weigh 33.8 for a total weight savings of 12.8 pounds off the front end. Well, this had better work because I don't have many tricks left up my sleeve. Oh, look at it's. I think that was up in the air. I think that was up in the air. Let's take a closer look and slow it down more. Yes, we have liftoff. Finally, after several attempts. And just for fun, let's take a peek from inside the car. Mission accomplished. So what exactly have we achieved by this silly little challenge? I would say that we have successfully demonstrated just how much crazy, silly, low-end torque you can get out of a relatively mild, supercharged 3800. And you heard it, that was at ridiculously low RPMs. No high stall torque converter here. Just a relatively mild street converter, allowing the engine to rev to about 2,900 RPMs, delivering enough torque to provide liftoff. Yes, we did have to cheat by just a smidge by removing the front shocks and a little bit of weight, but I think it's still pretty darn impressive. And for those that are not familiar with Supercharged 3800 Fieros, they're not terribly light. It's about a 2,850 pound car. Anyhow, that's it for this one. Leave a comment below, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and most importantly, thanks for watching.